is it Wednesday daily tarot reading. And this reading, as always, I'm picking up on the overall energy of the day. And today we have the Hangman in reverse again, the Temperance in reverse, and the Four of Wands in reverse. So I'll read the cards upright and reverse. Excuse me. It's always conveniently that my throat wants to crack as soon as I hop on this camera. But anyway, let's talk about the shadow aspect of today, and then we'll talk about the lighter attribute of today. So with the cards coming in reverse, yes, I almost feel like I'm seeing like a, what do you call it, like a stopper? You know, like when you pull a stopper from out of a tub and then all the water kind of like flushes down. So I don't know what that is. Maybe that's trying to show me some type of releasing that you might be doing today, or just some letting go or changing in perspective extremely. Hey, Liza Ashley. Um, but it's, hey, Tasha, it's easier. Hey, Miss Mitchell. I'm happy to see everybody coming in. um, it's easy to pull upon the darker side of things today, even though it's such a blessing. I think I used this analogy or example once before, how, you know, if you are focused, if it's a crowd, right, and somebody is, just smacked the hell out of somebody and everybody's watching a fight, and then magically over in the corner someone else is, maybe giving out $100 bills. If you focus on the drama, which it'll be easier today to focus on maybe the darker side of things, then you'll miss the blessing of this person over in the corner handing out $100 bills. So that's kind of what it feels like. It's such a good day, but it's like if you're easily distracted by things that don't really matter, you'll find yourself being pulled towards the darker aspects of this day, or not even darker, I should just say heavier aspects of today that might not be as comfortable. All right, so with the Hangman in reverse, this can be not wanting to see outside of your delusional habits or addictions. The Hangman in reverse can be stuck a bit. It doesn't want to give up. It wants to stay, you know, um, if we have to give up our victim mentality, we lose our identity. And what I mean by that is we are the persona of what we constantly tell ourselves. I am a runner. I am a singer. I am a dancer. I am a serial killer. I am a whatever. And sometimes with the heaviness of Pisces, with the Hangman in reverse, it's very annoying, right? Because Pisces has seen all the darkness of the world, everything. And so it's easier kind of said than done to, oh, Pisces, stop crying or get over that. But most people haven't been through what they've been through. But ultimately, when you look at these people, um, who write these amazing books, even just like the one I was telling you I just got done finishing, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. He's a Pisces. All these people, what's his name? Seth Godin, I think his name is, or Godin or Godin. Like all these dope ass people, Wayne Dyer, they're Pisces, but they're Pisces who have evolved. And so, or I guess I should say, yeah, they've been through some serious evolution, and they've gotten to this point of seeing things from a different point of view. Yeah, they still realize that there is this pain and trauma of the world, and they understand that they went through these abusive or toxic situations, but that's not the story that they're telling anymore. So I think we're all kind of getting a reality check, and I've been going through this too, just re-identifying myself, and I think with that, and kind of let at the same time, not telling yourself the same story and keeping that same persona. um it's like finding a healthy balance of knowing what you enjoy, knowing what you like, knowing who you are, but at the same time, letting all of that shit go, and just living life and living in the present moment. But I think that one of the first steps to that is not constantly telling ourselves the same story. And this energy of the hangman in reverse can get caught up in, well, I used to be a thief and I went to jail for 15 years. And after I got out of jail, all I knew was the streets. So I had to go back selling drugs. Like the hangman is a person who was killed in society because he committed crimes. And maybe he felt like it was with good reason, but I think just regardless, the hangman in reverse is a habit of trying to keep yourself there. And that can be a toxic cycle of constantly reliving the past, which none of us want to do. I know I sure don't, you know. And so next we have the temperance in reverse. And this is when we lose our peace and tranquility. This is when we lose our patience. And think about it. When you are in this spiritual energy that we're feeling today, it's so necessary to allow yourself to know what not even happiness is to you, because the older I get, the more I start to feel like, what really is happiness, right? But what brings you peace and calm? And I do feel like a lot of you all are just over the fucking roller coaster ride of 2020 and 2021. Like, I just think we're all over it. We're over the drama, we're over the emotional turmoil of it. We just want peace. And the temperance in reverse is showing struggle love or struggle peace. And you don't have to give in to that, because you can get there when you put too much on your plate, when you feel obligated to certain people. I constantly have to remind myself I'm not obligated to anybody. I'm not obligated to my mother. I'm not obligated to my father. I'm not obligated to anyone. And I mean, the only people who we can really say we're, responsible for is ourselves and our children until they're 18, right? But we have so many obligations. And the temperance in reverse is when we just put too much on ourselves, trying to be everything to everyone or everything to just that one outside of ourselves. And it puts us in a frustrating position. And then you wonder why you popping off, or then you wonder why you going off or frustrated. Well, you decided to keep doing it, you know, and we teach people how to treat us. And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. Okay. And the last part we have is the Four of Wands in reverse. And the Four of Wands in reverse is delayed gratification or delayed, what do you call it? Celebrations. It's when we get into the mode of, oh my gosh, I was doing this earlier. I'm like, oh my God, how much money I've spent, how much fucking longer does it take to get it back? I'm just going through this toxic back and forth of what I should have done and what I didn't do. That's the Four of Wands in reverse. It's like, I feel like I should have already had this celebration at this point, or I feel like I should have already been here by now. And I think the more we do that and we focus on the outcome versus the consistency of what we need to do, we don't get anywhere. It could be so hard doing a diet and workout regimen, because you feel like, man, I'm working out every day. I don't see any results. Stop looking for the results. You have to be consistent with whatever you are doing, and don't worry about the results. Like they say, do the things that people do where you want to be. Like, for instance, if you want to be a runner, what would a runner do right now? Where runners get up at 6 a.m. to get a jog in. I want to be a singer. Well, you have to do what singers do. So I think we have to change our behavior in order to get us to where we want to go, because so often we're focused on this Four of Wands where I should be the outcome, the result, and that's why it's not happening, because you're not picking up the daily habits that put you in a position to have that celebration. And it's okay. You'll get there. And for some of you all, this is some delayed victory that comes in. Okay, so now Make it a little bit lighter. Sorry, y'all. One of my nails fell off. It's so ratchet, but I haven't been to the nail shop yet. But I'll be all right. Yeah, what the hell is that? Is it a bug? Oh no, it's not a bug. It's a piece of mine. Sorry, y'all. It was about to get real crazy up in here. I was like, ah. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, this is better. I feel like I can breathe. So we have the Four of Wands saying, wake up with an attitude of gratitude. You don't have to walk around with a fake smile on your face all day, but it's definitely a need to celebrate what you have done. You know, look at the things that you are able to do. Today is a new day. Whatever it is, whatever this celebration is, whatever this victory is coming in, I accept it. You know, I am a runner. I'm already claiming myself to be what it is that I desire to be. I am a teacher if you're in school to be a teacher. I am a healthy person. I am a gym freak or whatever they call them. You have to already be in that energy, and you are, and you can with the Four of Wands upright. And the temperance says, because, and by that attitude of gratitude, you get to this place of being able to handle the spiritual aspects of life, the things that are not seen, but also the very real earthly realm that we live in. And you find a way to balance it through peace and tranquility and protection of yourself and your spirit. It is important to protect your energy. And the temperance knows that. So something about you says, you know what, let me protect myself. Let me protect my peace. That way I can be of assistance to the world when the time comes. And the hangman gets to the main point of, and then let it go. The Four of Wands, like I said, it's that celebration. And once we're in that moment, it all ends. Like they say, nothing gold can stay. Even once we get married, we wait all this time to have a beautiful wedding day, and the day comes and then it's over. And the hangman talks about letting go, you know, and once you let go of whatever it is that you feel like in life is causing so much for you, you can finally now enlighten yourself more. You can finally see, okay, what habits haven't been working for me or what is working for me. And then you just bring in this blessed energy of people who just want to help you, who want to just be of service to you because you've been of service to the world. So this is really powerful, selfless, honest energy. And I think it is amazing. So I hope that everyone has a great day. If you like these videos, please hit the like button. It just takes a second. And as always, I'll talk to you tomorrow.